Hi guys, Dazzie here with another episode of my showcase series. This time is episode 64, and tonight I will be showcasing the random Marvel minor keys in my personal collection, part 1. Yeah, last time round I showed you all my minor keys from DC, now we're into the Marvels. Ton of books as always guys, some first appearances as always, some books you'll know about, some possibly you won't. Some quirky books, some books that are pretty valuable now. Pretty much a nice blend here. But before we go on, I've been running polls on my community page. If you follow my channel, I've been getting quite a lot of nice feedback, which is great. Just put out some questions. What are your favourites, this or that? And this time I ran a poll. Which of these 5 upcoming superhero films would you like to see the most at the cinema? And Suicide Squad was my number 1. The Eternals was number 2. Shang-Chi was number 3. Venom, Let There Be Carnage was number 4. And Black Widow was number 5. And I had 27 votes, which was fantastic. And in last place came in was Shang-Chi with 6% of the votes. Then we had a tie between the Eternals and the Black Widow movie with 19% of the votes each. My number 1 came in a close second with 26% of the votes. That was the Suicide Squad movie. And Venom, Let There Be Carnage won out this time around with 30%. And I'm happy with that because I'm a huge Woody Harrelson fan. Can't wait for his take on Cletus Cassidy, aka Carnage. Okay, let's get into the keys, guys. I'll go as quickly as I can. First up, we're going to go probably alphabetically. We're going to start with the numbers and then A to C. And we'll stop there for now. We've got 2099 Unlimited issue number 1. And this is the first appearance of Hulk 2099, who is John Eisenhart. This book can fluctuate. I've seen it go for over 20, other days under 10. But I paid £2.47 for this in Stroud. I haven't seen too many of these on my hunting trips. Up next, I've had 2 or 3 of these. I've got one up for sale at the moment, I think. This is A-Force issue 1. I've just upgraded my copy. This is the first appearance, obviously, of the A-Force team, who were alluded to in the Endgame movie. It felt a bit forced to me. I'm all for a female team, but I like to see them come together piece by piece, not all just thrown in at the deep end, basically, against Thanos. We've got the first appearance of Singularity in this as well. This is the regular Jim Choon cover. Paid just 75p for this nice copy in Area 51, my favourite shop in Bristol. That was just the other week or two. A couple of undervalued books now, in my opinion. I know it's in another Earth or another universe, whatever. But this is A-Next issue 7. At the end of the day, it's the first cameo appearance of a major MCU character. And that is Hope Pym, or Hope Van Dyne, who later becomes the Red Queen and the Wasp. Yeah, the Wasp from the MCU. And of course she appeared in the Ant-Man movies and Endgame more recently, returning for Quantumania. It's also the first appearance of Iron Man, who's one of the Revengers, £1.67 for that in 8-Bit Planet. If you want to know what that shop looks like, because I've done very well there over the years, it's on my comic book hunting adventures videos. Check them out, guys. You'll see where I pick up my books. That's issue 7. Like I said, undervalued. To go with that, we have issue 10. And this is the first full appearance of Hope Pym. And like I say, if I ever did undervalued keys, I think this one would be there. I've had one listed for about £5 for the longest time, and there's no buyers. Unbelievable. Let's get into some Alias. One of my favourite characters, as you know, or at least my favourite female superhero, is Jessica Jones. I showed you Alias 1 on my modern keys, so I'm just going to show you some of the minor keys you might not know about. First up, we have Alias issue 6, and this is the first appearance of Malcolm Power. A partially similar character named Malcolm Joseph Ducasse appears in Jessica Jones. He was a drug addict, a flatmate, and went on to become a lawyer. Good character, £1 for that at the car boot. These are pretty mid-grade though. Up next, we've got Alias issue 7, and this is the first cameo appearance of Elisa Jones, basically Jessica Jones's mother, and but that's the voice only in this. She actually makes her first comic book appearance in one of the New Avengers issues in the 50s, I think it is, and 89p for that. I liked the mother when she turned up in season 2. Up next, this is the only time I've ever found this book. And it can go for some good coin. I mean, we're talking 20 plus on a good day. This is Alias issue 24. And this is the first appearance of my favourite villain, the Purple Man, Zebediah Kilgrave in the modern age. Paid £2.74 for that on eBay, which I thought was a bit of a steal. And yeah, I have the first appearance of the Purple Man in Daredevil issue 4. Up next, this character I think will eventually arrive in the MCU. This is Age of Ultron book 10. I've had quite a few of these over the years. The first cameo appearance of Angela, who is Aldrich Austin's daughter in the Marvel Universe. Of course, she first appears in Spawn issue 9 from Image Comics. It's also the first cameo appearance of Alexis the Protector. This is the Brandon Peterson regular cover that is underneath this polybag. £1.50 for that. Area 51 in Bristol, brilliant shop. This team has been talked up quite a lot of recently. Kevin Feige has confirmed there is going to be an Asian team joining the MCU at some point. This is Agents of Atlas issue 1. This is the first appearance of the Agents of Atlas team, heroes that operated in the 1950s. That is Jimmy Woo, Agent Jake O, Venus, Marvel Boy, Human Robot and Gorilla Man. Of course, we've had War of the Realms, Agents of Atlas, very hot last year or two. £4.67 for that on eBay. I've never found that one in the wild. I've been watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I've said it before, didn't get on with it first time round. This time round I am thoroughly enjoying it, and I enjoyed this character in it. This is All New Ghost Rider issue number 1, and this is the first appearance and origin of the, is it the 6th Ghost Rider? Could be the 6th or could be the 4th, I don't know. Oh, 4th I think. And that is Robert Robbie Reyes. And of course, yeah, like I say, he appeared in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's also the first appearance of Eli W. Morrow and Gabe Reyes. They also appeared in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show. This is the regular Tradmore cover. I need to read this. I paid £8 for this in the local antique centre. I have the trade paperback as well. Up next, this team, I've been reading rumours that are supposedly going to come in. Hulk is going to fight Wolverine, and this team are going to get involved. This is Alpha Flight issue number 1. Yeah, I've been reading rumours that apparently the Alpha Flight are coming in. Canada's very own superhero team. This is the first appearance of Puck, who is Eugene Judd, a superb fighter with no mutant powers. First appearance of Marina, the wife of Namor. If you check out my latest news bulletin, it's all about Namor. First cameo appearance of Wild Child. First appearance of Madison Jeffries. First appearance of Box. First appearance of Tundra, a member of the Great Beasts. First appearance of the Beta Flight team. Gardner Monroe, the Gamma Flight team. Diamond Lil, Gary Cody, Smart Alec, Plodex, and the origin of the Alpha Flight team. Wow, bang for your buck with that issue if ever there was one. £8 for this in Thornbury. Decent graded book. That was at Thornbury Con 2019. I found another one recently for £1 or £2 and flipped it for 20 odd quid, which was nice. Okay, moving on. A book that I keep finding, but it's a good key. Alpha Flight issue 33. £2 for this one. This is the first appearance, of course, of Lady Deathstrike, who is Eureka Oyama. She first appears in one of the later Daredevil issues. Was it 193 or 189? One of them two. Could be 188. But I've got it. I know that. Like I say, the villain from the second Wolverine movie. Wolverine X-Men movie. Enjoyed her in that, you know. First, I rewatched X-Men 2, and it is a decent movie. I thought it was I preferred always The Last Stand, and I probably still do. I know I'm in the minority there, but yeah, I enjoyed it. Alpha Flight 41. I have to show it because this is the first appearance of the Pursuan, aka or Persuasion. Sorry, Pursuan. Can't read my own writing. Persuasion, who is the Purple Girl. Yeah, this is Kira Kilgrave, daughter of the Purple Man. And he's my favourite villain, so I have to show this book. $1.99 for this in the Incredible comic shop in Swindon, which is anything but incredible. Charging eBay prices. I won't be using that shop again. A recent pickup and a modern book for Dazzie. That's unheard of. America Chavez, issue 3. Yeah, good key though. First full appearance of Catalina Chavez, the sister of America. America Chavez is coming into the next Doctor Strange movie. And I've got a feeling she might get her own Disney Plus show. This character I can see coming along for the ride. This is the regular Sarah Pacelli cover. £3.5 for this in Forbidden Planet International in Cardiff. I've had quite a few of these as well. This is Angela, Asgard's Assassin, issue number 1. And this is the first appearance of Sarah, a former angel of heaven, and Angela's lover. And that character, Sarah, was rumoured for the MCU. Don't know whether that is still the case. So it's the first appearance of Lausa, the daughter of Odin and Freya, and the first appearance of Maximus Klopp. And that is a nice Stephanie Hans cover. £2.50 for that in Bristol. In fact, like I say, there was loads of them there. Let's get into the second pile of books. A couple of years ago, I was picking up blank covers, and my daughter, who is now in Cardiff University doing an illustration course, was sketching some blank covers for me. And it was great fun. I was showing them off most weeks. So I picked this book up, and she did a pretty stellar job, I thought, of this one. This is Ant-Man and the Wasp, issue number 1. And that is signed by my daughter. She's on Instagram as the Cryptic Wolf. I think the link to her channel is on my community page. Yeah, so signed. And that was on the middle of the 2018. She did that for me. Picked that for £2.65. Up next is a recent pickup from Cardiff, a shop I probably won't be going back to. Say no more. And it's a book that is getting crazily expensive. A character I always enjoyed in the superhero squad. This is Avengers Initiative Reptile. This book is hard to find. I've been looking and looking for this book, but I finally found a copy. Paid £3.33 for it. The first appearance of Reptile, who was Humberto Lopez. And there are just 23,100 copies of this book. That is why I cannot find them. But yeah, great book to have. Apparently, just before I picked that up, somebody went in there and picked up about 8 copies. Here's another book I think is undervalued. Back to the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. This is Battle Scars, issue number 1. And I've had several of these as well. This is the first cameo appearance of Agent Phil Coulson. He's called Cheese in this issue though, and he is identified as Coulson in issue 6 of this run. Massive character from the MCU. And it's also the first appearance of Marcus Johnson, who later becomes Nick Fury Jr. That was a gift from my daughter, so I didn't pay a penny for that. When did she get me that one? Oh, Christmas 2017. Yeah, bless her. Up next, I've never really seen much of this, but it goes for quite a lot of money on a good day. This is Beavis and Butthead, issue number 1. Oh my days! I think I found 2 or 3 the same day I picked this up. Paid £3 for this. This is the first appearance of Beavis and Butthead in comics, and yeah, just a great issue. Enough said about that. I've seen clips of the animated series, but nothing more than that. Pick it up in one of the other antique centres here in Gloucester. When did I get that one? Middle of 2019. Okay, a couple of little Black Panther books. This is Black Panther issue 4. And this is the first appearance of the White Wolf. But it is not the White Wolf that is Bucky. This is White Wolf who's known as Hunter. But like I say, it's the first time somebody is called White Wolf. £1 for that. And that was in Collectomania in Birmingham in middle of 2018. I've said it before, guys. I have booked my tickets to the Collectomania Con in Birmingham for September the 3rd and 4th. Try and get down there and see me if you can. I'll be wearing my Dazzie the Key Chaser shirt. Won't miss me. Do you know, I was there a couple of years ago and some guy was just selling books. And, you're Dazzie the Key Chaser. There he goes. Gave me some good deals. Felt famous just for a few minutes. Okay, moving on. Another Black Panther book. This is Black Panther World of Wakanda. This is the first appearance of the Mistress Zola, headmistress of the Dore Malaj. And, of course, we are getting a Disney Plus show called World of Wakanda. hence this book has been getting a little bit hot. It is an Afua Richardson cover. Paid £4.50 for this, even though I was told I was paying £3. Shop in Cardiff. Moving on, let's get a couple of cable books up. Here's a book again I think is undervalued. Character was a big part of the Deadpool films 1 and 2. This is Cable issue 3, and this is the first appearance of the bartender, Deadpool's friend, who goes by the name of Weasel, and that is Jack Hammer. Jack Hammer, Weasel. He's portrayed by a comedian. I can't think of the actor's name. $2.75 for that, and that was in early 2017. Issue 15, sticking with the Deadpool movie. And this is the first appearance of Marrow. It was Sarah Rushman as a child. Yeah, when Deadpool first started to get experimented on, there was a child who had spikes, and that was Marrow. Yeah, I Google up any old live action appearance, even if it's just a one quick shot. £1.50 for that. Just a book to add to your radar if you like the Deadpool films. Moving on from Cable, we've got Cable issue 21. Of course, this is the first appearance of Hope Summers, but as an adult. Of course, she makes her first appearance in X-Men issue 205, is it? I think I'm right. £2 for that. I know I've got it anyway, that X-Men book, because I got it signed by David Finch. Up next, just a real minor key here. This is Cage issue 3 from Marvel. Of course, it's Marvel. What year was this? Can't even see. I think it's the 1980s or something. No, 1990 something or other. My eyes are getting bad. This is the first appearance of James Lucas Jr. And I believe that is Luke Cage's father, if I'm not mistaken. So there we go. He was in the Luke Cage TV show anyway. 50p for that. A recent pickup. I thought I had a great deal. Well, I suppose I did, because in the end I got it for free. But I was reading this book because I was a fan of the character. Well, I'm not really a fan of the character, but he appeared in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so I picked it up. And the last page was missing while I was reading it, so I got it for free. This is Captain Britain, issue 19. Look at that. Oh, old school English, or UK comic, sorry, not English, UK comic. And of course, this is the run where we have the first Captain Britain and the first Psylocke, or Betsy Braddock. This is the first appearance of Lance Hunter, and Lancelot Hunter, of course, was one of the agents in the S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show. Initially I paid £6, but then I got it for free. So, and my final book is just a little novelty book. It is a book I picked up in the local antique centre because, believe it or not, there was an horrendous live action TV show. I've watched some clips of it on YouTube, and this is his first appearance. Captain Justice. Oh my days. Don't know how many of you know about that book, but if you haven't seen the clip on YouTube, check it out. It is shockingly bad. But I paid £2.50 for this, and Captain Justice appeared in a TV show called Once a Hero. So look that up if you get a chance. Just a bit of fun. £2.50 for that. That's it. That's a wrap, guys. All done in under 20 minutes. If you like what you see, like, subscribe, all that jazz. I'll keep firing out the content. That's what I do. Bye.